Dear learners, I would like to welcome you all to the discussion about marketing macro environment. What is marketing macro environment? Before we discuss marketing macro environment, we'll have to be clear about marketing micro environment. Marketing micro environment consists of all the factors, elements, forces which influence the ability of the marketing manager to serve their customers. So now, what is marketing macro environment? Marketing macro environment consists of all the larger factors which influence marketing macro environment, which influence marketing micro environment. I repeat, which influence marketing micro environment. So what are the elements? What are the forces which make up marketing macro environment? There are some forces, probably there are six forces or six elements which make up marketing macro environment. See, the first one is demographic force or demographic environment. Number two, economic force. Number three, natural force, technological force, political force, and the last one is cultural force. So what is the first one? Demographic force. What is demography? Demography is all about the study of population in terms of age, gender, race, population, occupation, and so on, and some other statistics. Why demographic environment is important to the marketer? As a marketer, we'll have to deal with markets. You know, in marketing, market means customers. What are the customers? Customers are the people. So people, that is the subject matter of demographic environment. So as a marketing manager, okay, before we design our marketing activities, first of all, we'll have to have a clear understanding about the people, population, or customer. Because we'll be dealing with the market, it means we'll be dealing with customers. That is why demography is one of the important factors in marketing environment. This is number one. And what's number two? Number two is economic force. Say there are so many people, and as a marketing manager, I'm so happy. Okay, there is so many people. Okay, I can tell you it. If it is like that, there are so many people, but they don't have any purchasing power. What's the consequence? So it means that people is not enough. Okay, there must be people with purchasing power. I repeat, there must be people with purchasing power. So what is economic environment? Economic environment consists of all the factors, forces, elements which influence the purchasing power of people and the spending pattern of people. So the factors are forces which influence the purchasing power of people and the spending pattern of people. Okay, those forces, those elements, those factors can make up economic environment. Number two. And number three, natural force, so natural environment. As a marketing manager, we need resources. First of all, we have to collect resources, then we'll be translating these resources into different finished products, then we'll deliver those finished products to the customers. So, why natural environment is important to the market here? Natural environment consists of all the resources, all natural resources which are required by the marketer to produce their finished products and which are also affected by their marketing activities. I repeat, natural environment consists of all natural resources which are needed, which are required by the companies, by the marketeers to produce different finished products and which are also affected by their marketing activities. So as a marketer, we are getting all the resources from natural environments. And if I am talking about natural resources, some are infinite, some are finite. Some are renewable, some are non-renewable. If I am talking about rice, renewable resource. If I am talking about potato, renewable resources. On the other hand, if we are talking about gas, non-renewable resources. If I am talking about coal, non-renewable resources. So as a marketing manager, we'll have to be very judicious while we are using all the resources, because all these resources we are getting from natural environment. So that is natural environment. And the fourth one is technological environment. Technological environment consists of all factors and forces which create new technology, which create new product and new market opportunity. And probably This is the most driving force, most powerful driving force, which influence the destiny of our lives each and every single day. How powerful it is, if I give you an example, you'll be able to understand. Once upon a time, there was a saying that cancer has no answer. There are no treatments to cancer. If someone has got cancer, he or she is dying. But nowadays, we are getting a lot of answers to cancer. Because of what? Because of technological development. I'm talking about one of the presidents of the United States, John F. Kennedy. He was the president of United States a few years back, and he didn't see internet. He didn't see mobile phone, cell phone. But we the people in Bangladesh, most of the people are using cell phone. Most of the people are using internet nowadays. This is because of what? Technological environment. So as a marketer, we'll have to be very clear about technological environment, and we'll have to cope up with these technological environment that changes taken place in technological environment. The second last is political environment. Political environment consists of all legislations, laws, governmental agencies, and pressure groups, I mean citizen action publics, which can regulate, which can influence the ability of a marketing manager to perform its activities and to achieve its goal. If I am talking about the laws or legislations, why the government is making so many laws? For three reasons: to protect consumers, to protect companies, and to protect society. And the last one is culture and environment. Everybody understands culture. Culture basically it is an umbrella term. It is an encompassing term. It includes everything in a society. It includes our norms, morals, customs, rituals, aesthetic sense, and so on, which influence our thought process and our behavior. And these values, these norms are being transmitted from one generation to another. And culture, that is another important factors of marketing macro environment. So what are the factors? There are 6 factors. Again, demographic environment, demographic factors, economic factors, national factors, technological factors, political factors, and cultural factors. As a marketing manager, we'll have to have a clear understanding about these factors or forces to design and implement our marketing activities properly and smoothly. Thank you so much.